Good day, good people, and welcome to your favorite sports show. Uh, I'm gonna have to start this video with a sad note because the world of football last night it was not very good because of the news that we received of Diego Jota that him and his brother are no more in this earth. You see, life is something else, guys. Life is something else. Is you have to cherish every moment that you are given by the Lord to live in this world in every kind of way, because you can never know. Like, I feel bad for both parents. It's like, how can you lose both of your children who were successful? And for his wife, they just got married 2 weeks ago, and then next thing, Jota is no more. So I did not make any videos yesterday because it was not just the loss of Liverpool, but it was the loss of all football fans. He was a very good guy. He was one of the strikers who I thought were underrated by most of all the people in the Premier League. Jota was one of the great guys. I've seen him play. He's very good, but now it's hard to even think of it. He is no more. So I had to start this video in this way, and I know it's a very painful way, but we should try and give a moment of silence to Diogo Jota before we start our video. Maybe bow our heads. Yeah, guys, in respect of Diego Jota, I want to give my best regard to his family and hope they are going to cope on all of this. They are not the only one who just lost a good person, but even close friends, family, even football fans. We are very sorry to what has happened, and I just hope the Lord knows what He's doing, because sometimes the Lord do some things that you just want to ask the question, but at the same time we are told we can never try to question the Lord. But I just want to say rest in peace to Diego Jota, and I hope his family find these words comfortable, and we are there for them as football fans. And thank you very much. So guys, welcome to your favorite sport channel. I'm here to give you the latest preview of Chelsea Football Club, since we are still playing in the Club World Cup, and it's going to be a very tough game because we are playing another Brazilian teams, as we have been struggling to play with Brazilian teams this season, and Brazilian teams in this FIFA Club World Cup have been very, very good. And we were going to face one of our players who will be coming to Chelsea Football Club when this season transfer ends, and I'm talking about Estevar William. So it's going to be a very, very, very good season for Chelsea Football Club next season. The only way I could think of I feel like tomorrow's game has to be a win for us. We will be playing at midnight. Yeah, it will be a midnight game at 3 a.m. South African time, UK time. I think it's 1 a.m. So I think we are going to win this game, because the way the path has opened for us and for other teams, I think it's very good for Chelsea that we might win the game for tomorrow. So there were news that came out yesterday regarding the game. So Palmeiras coach made a comment about the game that will be playing tomorrow. This is what he said from Pies. Abel Ferreira, Palmeiras manager. It can be a good game. It can be a good opportunity for the local American people to join us against the English. Tomorrow will be Independent Day. Join us. So tomorrow is going to be Independent Day. It's a holiday in America. So a lot of people will be there at the game, and we hope we will see a lot of people will be there at the game, and it's going to be a tough game for both clubs because both clubs are there to win it. Not everyone is just there to not win it, because everyone wants to win this competition. So Enzo Maresca was asked about other players. These were the comments he said about Caicedo and Lava since they are not there from Pies. Caicedo and Lava are likely out of Palmeiras. It feels like it's now or never for Andre Santos, especially against Brazilian teams. A lot of people are suggesting Uguti since Ulaiva and Caicedo will be not there, so it will be a good opportunity for Andre Santos to start tomorrow. But the way I look at it, I'm very sure Uguti Enzo Maresca will not start Andre Santos tomorrow. This is just facts. And I will show you a starting lineup that I predicted for myself, because we have seen Uguti Enzo Maresca does not start most of the new players who've been here. He's been playing the system with the same players that he knows. He has not even changed, not even a single player since the season have started. And Maresca was asked about the situation of Bino Gittins, since we have been announced and told Guti Bino Gittins will be joining Chelsea Football Club. This is what he said. Maresca says he has no idea about the Dortmund statement on Gittins joining Chelsea because he was on the plane watching Palmeiras matches instead. So Enzo Maresca is trying by all means to not answer this question. He only said Guti while he was on the plane coming to Philadelphia, he was watching Palmeiras game. He did not saw the statement Uguti, the deal of Bino Gittins is already done. And Enzo Maresca was asked about Esteva, and this is what he said. Maresca shuts down a question about players being careful on Esteva because he's about to join. We prepare to beat Palmeiras, not for Esteva. So he only told Press Suti the club is there to beat Palmeiras and not Ulokunjan. Esteva. So Esteva tomorrow he has to prove Chelsea Suti he does deserve to start when he comes. And another thing Maresca was told us, Uti, he does not rule João Pedro to play tomorrow. This is what he said. Maresca doesn't rule out João Pedro playing some minutes tomorrow, but stresses he was on holiday for a few days ago. I think this is a good thing because I think he only trained he had 3 sessions. If I were to think about it, I don't think it would be a good thing for him to start, but for a substitution I think he can make a debut for himself tomorrow, but we'll never know. This is Enzo Maresca it's not easy to just get into Maresca starting 11. You have to work hard for it. That's what I've seen. Maresca said he is going to find a solution of Lavia because he isn't available. So Maresca says Lavia has a muscle problem, not sure if he can make it versus Palmeiras. So Uromo Lavia has a muscle problem. That's why we have not seen him in a lot of games since we have been playing, since we have been training. He was not seen at training ground for almost 3 days. But the last training session that was of photos that I saw yesterday, Romeo Lava was part of the team. So we don't know what is the situation of what will be happening of Romeo Lava, but I think he would not start. And Enzo Maresca was asked about the situation of Diego Jota and what does he think Uguti Pedro Neto situation, since he was close to Pedro Neto. This is what he said. Maresca says Pedro is very sad and it will be down to the player to decide if he wants to play versus Palmeiras. The club are supporting him. So as we all know, Uguti Pedro Neto was a very close friend of Diego Jota, and the club saying Uguti he is very sad in Njengamanje, and they don't know if the player will be able to play against palmeiraa because of the situation, but it will be up to a player to decide. Uguti, he is very fun for him to play, but it's not looking good, brother, because mentally he is everywhere. It's not good for Upet. So those are the statement that we had from a press conference. So I did make my predicted starting 11 for tomorrow's game, and this is what I have. On goalkeeper, I will have Robert Sanchez. I hope Uguti, after Club World Cup, I will never be saying Robert Sanchez as my starting lineup goalkeeper. I hope we get Mike Magnon. And at right back, we'll have Ulrich James. And we saw Uguti Obariashili did get injury, and I think Uchalapa will play this game because he has only played one game in this Club World Cup. And we'll have Uchalapa and Oliver Cowell next to him, and then at left back we will have Mark Cucurella. And from the midfield, the situation here to Inzima, I think Enzo Maresca is going to start players who have players as now is Katesite, and I think these are the players he is going to start from the midfield. Enzo Fernandez and then Ujus Perry Hall. And then on the 10th, I think Cole Palmer will be going back to his natural position at the number 10 because we lack some of the players who will be playing there. And on the left wing, we will have Unoni Madueke. On the right wing, if Pedro Neto wants to play the game, I think Neto will play the game and he will be playing the game. And from the front, I think we're going to have William D. Lab. I don't know if Jackson is still suspended. Jackson was suspended at which game? Flamengo's game. He didn't play the Esperance game, and he didn't play the Benfica game. Oh, I think he's not suspended anymore because he was suspended for 2 games. Maybe he will start to try and take off the pressure to William Tilap out of William Tilap. We don't know Uguti, but I hope Uguti he may start. So this is my predicted starting 11, and for my predicted score, I think it will be a tough game for Chelsea. If I were to say, I would say 2-1 to Chelsea. We are going for the win to this game. So guys, this is where I have to conclude this news. And guys, make sure you spend all your time with your family, love all the people that are close to you. And I hope Uguti next season we start it in a good way. So guys, thank you for always watching the channel. You know what you have to do. Just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much.